I'm pleased to say I'm joined by the newly crowned Women's World Champion, Beau Greaves. Thanks for the time, Beau. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not bad, you?
Doing good, thank you. And firstly, congratulations on the big win on Sunday. We're talking on this Wednesday afternoon, still only 3 days removed from Lakeside. What have the last 3 days been like for you since becoming World Champion?
Just absolutely mental, to be honest. I've had all the interviews and loads of phone calls and obviously so many nice messages, and yeah, just been nice to get on though and enjoy it with my family.
Good to hear. Well, we last had you on the show after your hat-trick of titles in the Isle of Man, which was around 3 weeks before Lakeside. Looking back now, how important was that weekend in the Isle of Man for you in the lead up to the World Championship?
Oh, massive. I think just being on the stage for 4 games was obviously just massive, because before that I'd obviously played county, but playing competitive darts by yourself, obviously for yourself, and that was, looking back, that was much needed, I think.
Well, let's look back on your run to the world title. And first up, it was Hungary's Veronika Ihas. You had that record-breaking 164 checkout, and she was the only one to take a set off you last week. How much did you take away from that first game and being pushed to a last set?
Yeah, definitely a lot. I remember coming off and just feeling so relieved. And I said in my interview, obviously, that I knew when the draw came out that I knew she was a really good player. But obviously the first game, I think everyone's nervous on your first game, and she had already had a game on stage. So I was just so grateful to get over the line in that game. But yeah, what a finish. When she hit the 2 treble 19s, I thought this is going in, and it did. And you know what, fair play to it. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it's a great finish, and from there you get past Eileen de Graaf and Lorraine Winstanley in straight sets to book your place in the final. And it's worth mentioning as well your schedule last week. You played your first game of the tournament on the Thursday, then you played 4 straight days. Did you prefer it that way, or was the wait a little bit too long, not waiting until the 6th day to play your first game?
I think I preferred it, to be fair. I think coming obviously late into the tournament, I just preferred it just because obviously I weren't one of the first games and everyone had already settled into it, and I got there and I was looking forward to it. And then I think just playing 4 days in a row was probably a lot better for me, actually, thinking back. But either way, I weren't too fussed.
Well, let's discuss the final on Sunday. You dropped just 1 leg to beat Kirsty Hutchinson, who was also playing in her first World Final. 4-0, 92 average, a record for a Women's World Championship final. Did you have any nerves up on the stage? Because watching it looked like you were so calm up there.
I was definitely taking a lot of deep breath. I remember doing that, but I was just more excited than anything. I didn't really think about playing bad. I didn't think about losing. I just felt really comfortable playing Kirsty, and I think that was a big bonus for me. There was no, I was just thinking, if I am to get beat, then I get beat. And I'm sure I'll have many, hopefully more to come and more finals. But yeah, I think I enjoyed it that much that the nerves just went out the window, to be honest.
And we've known your name since a young age on the darts circuit. You've grown up, I guess, dreaming of playing in a World Championship and lifting that trophy. What was that moment like when the winning double goes in and you are announced as a World Champion?
Yeah, it's one of them feelings that you can't get over. I don't think I've still got my head around it now, and I just keep saying to people that I haven't stopped smiling, and I haven't, just because I think being so young, obviously a lot of stuff has been said over the years about you'll be a world champion, this and this, and for it to just finally come true is just, honestly, everything just feels like a dream. I think now I've done it once, and that's enough for me, to be honest. It was just one of the best weeks of my life.
And I'm sure you've seen some of the reaction on social media since you win on Sunday, the likes of Gerwyn Price, Damon Heta, a lot of the players go into social media to say how impressed they were with you. Have you seen much of that?
I did. A lot of people said, have you seen what Gerwyn Price said about you? And I replied to his story on Instagram, and he replied back to me just saying how brilliant I was. Honestly, I was like fangirl, and I never thought that people would see it and stuff. I think when you're in that moment, you're just thinking about the winning, and then obviously everything that comes after is such a massive bonus. But yeah, it's just nice to get them words off of obviously players that have been there and done it, and it's just nice to, like I say, just feel appreciated for how the game went, and yeah, just brilliant.
And when we last spoke, we talked about your struggles with dartitis and coming through it, and you said to us that you'd never give up and you never thought that was going to be the end for you in darts. So I guess lifting that title on Sunday must make you so proud of how you've stuck at it.
Yeah, I said in a previous interview, I said I've never felt as proud of myself as I have now coming through that. I think it just made me just enjoy darts a lot more. And I'm just saying that to everyone now because it's just the truth. I enjoy playing darts, and that's where the winning comes from. And there's no pressure. I'm not thinking, I've got to win this, I've got to win that. You know what I mean? I'm just nice and chill, and darts is just enjoyable for me. I know I'm a world champion, but I'm not a serious dart player. I just like to go with the flow and enjoy myself first.
And not just the trophy you picked up on Sunday, but also £25,000, a record in the ladies' game. I think you mentioned about maybe buying a car. Have you got any particular car in mind?
I haven't yet, but I've still got to pass my test. But yeah, hopefully I'll pass that, and then I'll get one before, but just something that'll get me from A to B will do. Don't want anything fancy. Just wanted to get a car, do my insurance, and then I can just go anywhere. I can start driving my dad to darts now instead of him taking me everywhere.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that. Well, the youngest world champion too at just 18, and you said before one day you wanted to maybe go full time in darts. Does this title set you up to do that, or is darts still going to be something on the side for you?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Obviously, I'm going to be doing darts for a long, long time. I know that, but yeah, we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to think too much into the future. I'm just going to try and live with this moment now and enjoy my son. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Not thinking too much, but just enjoy everything that's happened the past week.
And I know you've been asked about the next weekend of the PDC Women's Series coming up at the end of this month. Have you got your eye on that, or are you going to be sticking with the WDF and the local scene for now?
I think I'm a bit of 50-50, to be honest. Obviously, I'm going to Scotland, Scottish Open. I think that's next week, and then I might do. I don't think I've got out to lose. I don't have anything to prove now, I suppose. I've done one of the biggest things in darts, so I'll just enjoy it. But yeah, I'll have a word with my dad and see what he thinks, and then we'll just see. But obviously, I'm still keen on the WDF stuff, and yeah, just making sure I'm just not doing too much and just have fun with it first.
Every week on our Twitter, we put out a question of the week, and this week we asked our listeners who is the best ladies player right now. You're currently winning the vote. Lisa Ashton and Fallon Sherrick, they've got a lot of votes too, and we'd probably put Mikuru Suzuki in there as well as maybe a top four in the ladies game right now. And we were trying to look back the last time all four of you played in the same tournament. We think it was the England Open in 2019. Can you remember how that went?
Ooh, I know one of them went really bad. I can't remember if that was the one I won or I got beat. It might be the one I lost. I can't remember. But that seems like a long time ago till now. But yeah, just to even be voted as that with all them obviously amazing dart players is just brilliant. Well,
we'll give you a reminder. You were 15 at the time, and I think you beat Mikuru Suzuki in the semi-finals.
Yeah, is that the one I won?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Come back to me now.
And then, of course, beating Fallon Sherrick in the final to win it. Do you think we'll see all four of you in the same competition, the same venue at some point this year?
I would hope so. I think it'd be... I know Lisa, I think she's coming back to do a few of the WDF. I think Fallon will. Obviously, I know Mikuru's obviously got the travelling stuff, which is a shame because she's brilliant. But, yeah, I suppose it'd be good to have Lisa back and Fallon playing in them again, and yeah, it'd be brilliant. Just raises the standard, doesn't it, for ladies darts when you see all them names in the entry list. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, we can't wait for that. And you mentioned the Scottish Open. That's one of the next ones coming up for you. I think we've got the Welsh Open, the Dutch Open, and some big events coming up in the WDF. What have you got lined up, I guess, for the next few months?
I've got obviously I'm doing all the ones you've just mentioned, and then obviously PDC is still a question mark, and then just some local stuff and just going back to normal. Just playing a few more darts again, and we'll see what pops up. What pops up over the few weeks, and whatever opportunities are thrown at me, and we'll see.
Excellent. And we should mention the support that you've got as well from your dad, and obviously your sister was in the crowd. We saw her quite often, and you put the picture up of your brother as well, who's been a big support. What does that support mean to you, to have all them behind you?
Oh, it was brilliant. My sister was there with me all week. My mum and dad was there with me my first game, and they had to go on because of work and stuff. But then they came back down for the final, and you know what? I've got the most brilliant sponsors, and I've got, like I say, when my dad told me today, actually, when my brother Taylor rang him up, he said to me today, when I sat on, I said, Tay couldn't speak when he was talking to me. He said he was crying that much. He couldn't get his words out. I said, I'm not surprised. And, it came last night and he said, do you want to have a throw? I goes, yeah, we can do if you want. Anyway, done him 7-1 and he started laughing. I said, I just can't believe you're a world champ. I was, I know, Tay. Then we had that photo done. So, yeah, it just makes everything worth it, what you work to when you're younger.
Good times. And lastly, we can't let you go without asking you. You mentioned on the stage after that you were going to be doing some karaoke to celebrate. You were going to be singing all the songs. What songs did you end up singing on Sunday night?
I sung Shania Twain, Man, I Felt Like a Woman with my mum. I couldn't stop laughing throughout it because I just realised how bad I was. And then everybody got up. I sang like Tory Jewish, I think. My sister and a few others, and we all made me walk-on song, Status Quo. It was honestly just one of the best things ever. But yeah, I'm definitely sticking to dance, and singing is not my thing after that night.
Brilliant. Well, yeah, the darts definitely did the talking last week, Beau. Congratulations on winning the Lakeside, your first world title, and we wish you all the best for what else is to come for the rest of the year.
Cheers, thank you.